Wow. I would like to start this video out by saying I haven't seen an artist get this much publicity or garner this much attention since their death, since Tupac and Biggie. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. The link for this video will be in the description. Now, guess who's talking about Nip? Rappers called for firing of Fox News Laura Ingraham after Nipsey Hussle segment. And this is what happened, people. For all of those who don't know, Fox News Laura Ingraham is getting heat for her comments on regarding Nipsey Hussle following a memorial service for the slain rapper, which took place on Thursday in Los Angeles. Now, on Friday's The Ingraham Angle, the host mentioned how thousands lined the streets to say goodbye to rapper Nipsey Hussle. Now, this dear artist recently released a song called FDT, F Donald Trump, Ingraham said during her evening newscast. She then proceeded to play a portion of the music video on air. Although the 2016 song does feature the Marathon Continues artist, it actually belongs to Compton rapper YG. While discussing Hussle, the segment showed a clip from the FDT music video where only YG appeared on screen. Now that's a very creative refrain, Ingraham sarcastically remarked of the song, to which her guest, journalist Ramon, replied, "Very catchy." The two chuckle as they continue to analyze the song. So the chorus, it goes on and on. Is that related to the lowest unemployment ever, basically for African Americans? Ingraham asks. So let's listen to this real quick.
Yesterday in LA, thousands lined the streets to say goodbye to rapper Nipsey Hussle. Now, this dear artist recently released a song called FDT, F Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, yeah, Donald Trump, yeah, Donald Trump, yeah, Donald Trump, yeah, Donald Trump.
Okay, now that's a very creative refrain.
Very catchy.
Very catchy.
Irving Berlin, look out.
Is it? It all began and ended with Irving Berlin for you, didn't it?
Yeah.
So the refrain, the chorus, it goes on and on. Is that related to the lowest unemployment ever, basically, for African Americans?
But at Hussle's funeral.
Okay, so here's a tweet by Angela Morabita. Here's Laura Ingraham mocking a murder victim just hours after he was laid to rest because he opposed Trump 3 years ago. Also, the man rapping in the video is YG, a person who was not Nipsey Hussle. For shame. So, a lot of people, a lot of prominent music figures were not pleased with how the conservative commentator discussed Hussle's memorial. The Game, of course, we knew he was going to say something. A close friend of the late rapper took to social media to call the Fox News host firing. So, this is what The Game says. So let me tell you what's going to happen here. At Fox News fires this disrespectful bitch by tomorrow. Artist wrote on Instagram, "We are no longer laying quiet while you continuously disrespect our brother, culture, African Americans as a whole. I will use my platform and call on my peers to do the same." Then Snoop came in, who spoke at Hussle's memorial. He chimed in and said, "I'm with this. I'm in." T.I. also called out Fox News. "This is disgusting. You both are vile, despicable, poor excuses for people. My expectations have already decreased so much for mankind in the past couple weeks that this hardly surprised me, especially from Fox News," wrote the rapper to his social media page. So they even got Tank, R&B artist Tank. He put on his Instagram, "Fire Laura Ingraham." So repost. This is really bad for a news reporter to speak on a dead person. You know, we know he was a rapper, but regardless, this man is dead and gone, and this is just pathetic. And it shows you the thing that I was telling everybody, that in 2019, racism exists now more than ever because it's what you called people put on a mask. You have people that you work with every day that you go to your 9 to 5 and they pretend to like your ass. And they go home and they call you a nigga. And then you got people that'll call you a nigga right to your face and say you ain't shit. You are bottom feeders because you will always have these criterias in life. You will have these levels where you have rich people, you have people that are middle class, and you will always have poor people fighting to get to one of those spots. But as long as there are rich people, your ass will always be at the bottom until you find a way to the top. And that belongs to white people and other races. African Americans are not the richest people in the world. So racism exists on all types of levels, especially in employment and especially when it comes to rich and poor. Like this lady, I'm quite sure lives in a nice neighborhood, probably came from the Hamptons, always had it, and she looks at African Americans like her and her little buddy chuckling over there. Is this due to the unemployment rate of African Americans? You know, making fun of poor people. Yes. So I don't like to see people disrespect me because I'm poor, motherfucker. You know, so it's just as a whole. Open your eyes, people. You know, they are disrespecting us as a whole. This man is dead and gone. It's bad that they just because he said fuck Donald Trump. Check this out. I said it. Fuck Donald Trump. Now do something about that. Because I don't like the motherfucker. Never have, never will. I'm quite sure a lot of people agree with that. But that bitch should be fired. Racism still exists. All you have to do is open your eyes. I'm not saying everybody racist, but that's some racist ass shit. Straight up. And quote me on this. Fuck Donald Trump. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. Like this video. Leave your comments. Share this on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe later.